In an ancient village in the mountains of Eastern Europe, stands a crumbling castle that has been abandoned for hundreds of years. The villagers have always called it Dracula's castle, believing it to be the tomb of the legendary vampire, Count Dracula. For centuries, no one dared approach. Until one winter night, a lightning storm struck the top of the castle. The lightning struck an ancient stone tomb buried in the castle's basement. The ground shook, and something rose from the grave. But what rose was no longer the vampire it once was. Dracula's body had been decaying for hundreds of years. His skin was a pale green, his eyes empty like a living corpse. He was no longer just a vampire, he had transformed into Dracula zombie, a bloodthirsty creature even more terrifying than the old legends. Villagers began disappearing one by one. Instead of being bitten like typical vampire victims, they were found dead, then reanimated as zombies. Terror spread quickly. At night, the village became a silent, fearful place. People locked their homes, while the howls of the dead could be heard from the forest. The village elders finally summoned an exorcist known for his courage in dealing with the creatures of darkness. His name was Father Gabriel. Father Gabriel realized that the awakening force was now far more dangerous. The following night, he walked alone to the castle. Thick fog covered the path. Shadows of zombies roamed around the castle gates. With prayers and holy water, Father Gabriel stepped through them, killing some of the zombies. In the castle's crypt, a stone coffin opened. From the darkness, a tall figure with pale red eyes emerged. It was Dracula, but his face was disfigured and half decomposed. With a final sliver of courage, Father Gabriel recited an ancient prayer that hadn't been used for hundreds of years. The ground began to shake. A white light enveloped the room. Dracula screamed as his body began to disintegrate into black ash. His body finally crumbled to dust. A not-so-peaceful ending. The village returned to calm. The zombies collapsed into lifeless corpses. The villagers praised Father Gabriel's courage.
Matahari terbit di kastil. Rahasia terungkap di sini.
In nomine Patris et Filii Vita!
Apa ini?